everyone and welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I haven't worked something, so today I'm coming back and I'm going to show you how to make this little cutie pie. I love this dog. It's so cute and that eyes makes it so lovely. Okay, so now what I'm going to show you is this dog can be made any color you want. See, so it's up to you how you mix the colors. It's absolutely precious in any type of colors you choose. Okay, so now for my doggy I choose this blue. It's a very nice color. I don't think the video is gonna show the real color anyway, but it's a very nice color. And I am using a 2.5 millimeters hook. Yeah, it's not focusing very well. There you go. Okay, and a piece of paper, a pen, and yeah, if you don't want to use the paper, if you have that counter for finger, it's up to you. I prefer this one because I can't remember where I finish, and when I'm coming back to work I know where to start again. So for the beginning, we are beginning with the hands. I already made one, so that's how it looks. And again, I am using 2.5. I think you can use any crochet hook, depends on how thick your yarn is. So if your yarn is 4-ply or it's thicker, you have to choose the crochet hook that works for that yarn. Anyway, when you work toys, it's very important to use a small crochet hook, at least half of number. So for example, if your yarn it tells you have to use like 3 millimeter, it's better to choose 2.5 because you don't want to see holes in your work. And another thing, maybe you are not used to work tight, so maybe you are working more I don't know how to say it, but I think you understand what I mean. So yeah, choose a number that it's at least half smaller than the one you're supposed to use. Okay, so now we are going to start. So for hands we need to make 2, so I already have one. Now I'm gonna show you how to make the second one, so we're gonna work together. Okay, so what we're gonna do, I'm gonna write down 1 here, so that means that's number 1. Number 1, it starts with magic ring. I hope you know how to make a magic ring. If you don't know, you can find lots of videos on YouTube show you how to make a magic ring. So inside the magic ring we are going to make 6 single crochets. So we make 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now we just pull this tight. Okay, we move on to the next row, number 2. which says 6 increases. So we're gonna make an increase in every each chain that we made on the first row. So because we have 6, that means increasing in every stitch, we're gonna have 12 at the end. So this is the hard part, doing the first and the second row. It's kind of tricky sometimes. Yes, it is. Oh, come on. Okay, so I got through. So it's 1, and then I go into the same space and do another one. That's an increase. So I've got 2. So we move on and we make onto the next 5 stitches. So that means we're gonna meet at the end of the row, and we supposed to have 12. Okay, so I have 12 in total. Now, because we have to know all the time, we have to know where is the end of the row and where is the start of the new row. So for this, I'm going to use another piece of yarn, different color. So I'm just gonna go into the last stitch and pull this yarn. So that's our marker, stitch marker. If you want, you can use any type of marker you want. You can use a hair clip or anything, it's easy for you. I found it easy using a different color of yarn because I don't have to take it off and move it again and keep doing that. So I'm just gonna pull it through every stitch when it's the end of the row. Okay. Okay, we move on to the row number 3. Row number 3, it says 3 single crochets and 1 increase. That's the sequence that we have to repeat all the way around. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 single crochets, and into the next stitch we have to make an increase. There you go. So we've made an increase. So that's how we're gonna go 2 more times until we reach the end, and we continue after that. Okay, doke. I finish my row number 3. So at the end you're supposed to have an increase into the last stitch. Now what I'm going to do, I'm just gonna take my different color of yarn and pull it through my last stitch. So that's how we know where we finished and where is the beginning of to the next row. Okay, next row, number 4, it says it actually says row number 4 and number 5 we have to do 15 stitches around. So that means we're not doing any increases, we're just going around. So what I want to tell you here, all the time, if you're not sure if you did the row correct, or you don't remember if you do an increase or something like that, so when you get to this point, when they ask you to do like 2 rows repeating the same number, or 3 or 4 or whatever, you just do a row and you see how many stitches you have. If you have less, you just go back a few stitches and make an increase or something. Or if you have too many, make a decrease. It's not a big deal, so you don't have to you don't have to destroy everything and start all over again. You just make an increase or a decrease. It's a very small thing, so it's not very visible anyway. Okay, so we are going to do number 4 and number 5. So we just have to make single crochets around for 2 rows, and we're supposed to have 15 stitches together, and we are gonna continue after that. Okay, I just finished row number 5, so we're gonna move on to row number 6. Row number 6, we have to do 3 single crochets and 1 decrease, and that's the sequence we have to repeat all over around. So 1, 2, 3, and then a decrease. The decrease, this is how I do the decrease. I'm just gonna go into the front loop, of the first stitch, and then front loop on the second stitch, and then I'm just gonna pull over both of these and close. I do this because it's not visible. You see how nice the decrease looks like, so you can't even know it was a decrease over here. It's up to you if you want to do it like this or if you don't. I just saw this type of decrease at a Russian lady and I really like it. It's very nice, so you will see a difference. You can work, maybe not here because it's a very small piece, but if you work in a big project, just do a few decreases like this and then do a few decreases the same you used to do it, and you will see the difference between them. Okay, so we have to repeat 2 more times, 3 single crochets and a decrease, till we reach the end of the row, and then we move on. Okay, I finished row number 6. So from now on, from row number 7 till row 7 till row 21, we just have to do single crochet around. That means 15 rows. So we have single crochet around, 12 single crochet. So you have to count, when you start the row number 7, you count and see how many stitches you have. If you have, for example, you have 13 stitches and you're supposed to have 12, you just make a decrease and that's it. You remain with 12. If you have 11, you just make an increase and that's it. Not a big deal. So we are going to work, I'm not gonna do in the video because it's longer, so we are gonna work separate till we reach the row number 21, and that's how we're supposed to come. That's our hand. That's how it's supposed to look. Yeah, so we're gonna work and we will continue after this. Good luck!